The Book of Revelation, a text of prophecy, visions, and apocalyptic imagery, stands as one of the most debated and enigmatic books in the New Testament. But its place in the biblical canon was far from assured. This is the story of how Revelation nearly faced permanent exclusion. Written in the late 1st century AD, amidst the turmoil of Roman persecution, Revelation emerged from a world rife with political and religious upheaval. The Roman Empire, under emperors like Domitian, demanded emperor worship, a practice vehemently opposed by early Christians. This clash set the stage for both the book's creation and its subsequent controversy. The book's author, traditionally identified as John, possibly John the Apostle, wrote from the island of Patmos, where he was likely exiled. He claimed to receive visions from God, revealing events to come. These visions, however, were highly symbolic and open to interpretation, leading to vastly different understandings of their meaning. The early church fathers, the influential theologians and leaders of the nascent Christian community, grappled with Revelation's meaning and its place within Scripture. Some, like Justin Martyr and Irenaeus, accepted it as authentic and divinely inspired. Others, however, harbored serious reservations. Dionysius of Alexandria, a prominent 3rd-century theologian, was particularly critical. He questioned its authorship, its style, and its coherence with other accepted books of the New Testament. He argued that its obscure language and violent imagery were inconsistent with the spirit of the Gospels. "It seems to me a work beyond my comprehension. Its words are mysterious," Dionysius of Alexandria said, with a scholarly tone. This skepticism was particularly strong in the Eastern Church. Many Eastern theologians found Revelation's allegorical style too prone to misinterpretation, and its depictions of divine judgment too harsh. They favored a more literal interpretation of Scripture and found Revelation's symbolism unsettling. The lack of widespread acceptance is evidenced by its omission from several early canons of Scripture. The Council of Laodicea, in the 4th century, produced a list of books considered canonical, and Revelation was notably absent. This decision reflected the ongoing debate about its authenticity and authority. However, figures like Athanasius, Bishop of Alexandria, championed Revelation's inclusion. In his Easter letter of 367 AD, Athanasius listed the books he considered canonical, and Revelation was among them. This endorsement carried significant weight, particularly in the West. The translation of the Bible into Latin by Jerome in the late 4th century, known as the Vulgate, further solidified Revelation's position. Jerome included Revelation in his translation, making it more accessible to Western Christians. While Jerome himself expressed some reservations about its interpretation, his decision to include it was crucial. The influential theologian Augustine of Hippo also played a key role. While he acknowledged the difficulties in interpreting Revelation, he ultimately accepted it as canonical. His allegorical interpretation of the book, focusing on the spiritual struggle between good and evil, resonated with many in the West. Throughout the Middle Ages, Revelation's influence waxed and waned. It inspired numerous apocalyptic movements and fueled anxieties about the end times. Its vivid imagery was used to justify both social reform and violent crusades. During the Protestant Reformation, Martin Luther initially rejected Revelation, calling it neither apostolic nor prophetic. He found its obscurity and lack of clear teaching problematic. However, later in life, he softened his stance, acknowledging its value while still cautioning against literal interpretations. Ultimately, the Book of Revelation survived the challenges to its canonicity. While debates about its interpretation continue to this day, its inclusion in the Bible is now firmly established. Its enduring power lies in its ability to evoke profound emotions, inspire hope amidst despair, and challenge readers to confront the ultimate questions of life and death, good and evil. The near banning of revelation serves as a reminder of the complex and often contentious process by which the biblical canon was formed. It highlights the importance of critical engagement with Scripture and the ongoing need for responsible interpretation. The book's survival speaks to the resilience of faith and the enduring human quest for meaning in the face of uncertainty. This is Hidden Histories. Like, share, and subscribe for more biblical mysteries, ancient truths, and forbidden knowledge revealed daily.